From Kisumu. Yes.
Na leo umeonaje? Do you like the party? Do you like the game?
I love everything about the day, the setup, the vibe. We are there. Even though my team lost in the quarters.
Which team?
KCB. But we are here.
Now what is happening na KCB leo? Nini noma iko wapi?
Hatuelewi, but hata jana tulipomba mshtuko vile zitakwali. It was just a
lakini mafans mko true kabisa.
Tuko sawa, KCB tuko pamoja, Lion-hearted.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Unapenda hizi t-shirt? How do you like these t-shirts?
They're nice.
Nataka guess ni how much? Guess ni how much nikupatie hii for free.
2K, 25.
So ndio hii haya.
Between 2K and 25.
2K and 25?
Yeah. 25.
Very nice. Ni 2500 Kenya shillings. Sawa. Shika hapa hivi. Onyesha kamera. Kabrase? Kabrase? Twende.
Amwezi kuonyesha kwa pesa. Haiwezekani.
Kuna huyu pia.
Haiwezekani hiyo vitu.
Haya, chairman.
Yes.
Chairman.
Yes.
Uko salama?
Tuko salama.
Haya, twende kazi.
Sisi ndio Kabras. Miaka ni 650 na tuko finals. Dala itatoka hapa. Tunaenda nayo tu hapa Kakamega. Wacha ambia tu KCB. Miaka imeisha. Young talents. Si atutumie wazee. Na SportPesa ndo brand.
Very nice watu wangu. Hii ni mbogi ya Kabras na niko na swali lingine. Nini kuliendelea pale Nakuru?
Nakuru kwa trial and error. Lakini sasa system imekimbia. Tunabeba hii driftwood Kabeberi. Unajua yoko anacheza. Tuna list Olympians. Sasa tumezataka tu na watu under 20. Ai, ni mbaya.
Asante sana. Nataka uinvite wase pale Kabeberi pale hivyo. Uchukue hii show.
Naambia watu wa Kabeberi, especially Nairobi branch, Kabras, tutajaza Nairobi. Yo naambia watu, Kabras is a team. Hiyo ni miaka 6 ya 15s. Sasa ya 7 tutachukua 3 na tutabeba hii. So come, you'll see young talent. Nakumbuka Olympians watakuwa nacheza. Miaka ni 650.
Kabras Kabras kama tako. Kuja. Sasa. Ngoja sasa. Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Pauline from Nairobi. I'm here supporting Kabras. Yeah.
Na mbona Kabras?
I love Kabras with all my heart and I'm having fun with it. And I'm having mad fun with all these people. I'm an influence.
Nice one. And how far will you go for Kabras?
Well, I traveled all the way from Nairobi to here and to the world and back everywhere.
Nice one. I have one question. Give me 5 players of Kabras pale.
I'm a new fan.
Okay, give me 2.
Bikusi and I've forgotten.
Haya, nani atamsaidia? Haya, tupatie 5.
Walter Okoth, Bryson Adaka, George Nyambua. Alafu kuna mwingine anaitwa Mtabeni Dukisa, John Kubu, Eric Antona, alafu Jackson Siketa, Rayvon Ambale.
Nice one. Ni hivyo. Sasa, so now I want now nataka chairman, wewe ndio umepata zote. Bali nikuulize, nipatie msupa ama nikupatie? Be a gentleman. No pressure. Tukupatie ama tupatie msupa? Nipatie. So msupa. Songa hivi kidogo bro. Songa hivyo. So unakubali? Acha tupatie msupa kwanza. So thank you very much guys. This is SportPesa Sevens mazee. Tupatane Kabeberi na finali.
We are back, folks. That was a fun-come moment, folks. Biggie and Ricks representing the brand there, making sure that our fans are also feeling it. Remember, you can also be part and parcel of this fun giveaway opportunities. Grab yourselves the tickets to the next National Sevens Circuit leg. And of course, our camera crew will be on hand. To reward you.
Receiving game C.
Good restart there. Floyd just dancing with Gabi and Elton. These two teams are really tired. Leos not getting the reward of qualifying for the cup. Final Jojo Oro taking on his former employer. Victor Mola there just looking at jabs. That has been a familiar picture at training.
Offside, advantage.
Nonetheless,
Number 10.
as the future had it, Japs would make that crossover to the bunkers just like Nijo Amaita. They've been told, strap on boys, let's head to your former employer. It's a scrum here for KCB. KCB looking to make use of the fast attacking opportunity of this game.
Approach. Bind.
Right, 10 meters. Floyd straight into Victor Mola. Victor Mola knows Floyd and he deals with Floyd the best way possible, just extending passes. Seemingly looks like too much respect being offered by both sides here, conserving most of that depleted energy. Good ball recycled there by KCB. Bob takes it forward. He only knows one way, and that is going forward. Shemokola on Bob. Manuel out to a stepping, arriving Nigel Amaita.
Time, KCB. All it needed was that double step inside. And Nigel Amaita picking up from where he left in the semis. Scores and attempts the conversion, missing that. Attempted kick and goal, KCB 5. Strathpolios 0.
Yeah, Major there. Caught off the races. He's sitting pretty there. Newfound habitat.
Tackle.
The Lions Den KCB. Yeah, that's a knock-on. KCB 5. Leos 0 scrum here.
Bind. Sit.
For Strathmore. Arnold. Measured. Executed right. Elton Malemba cutting back against the grain. Manuel Opondo beaten. Good interchange of passes. Muita waits for Gabi. Gets space on the outside. Gabi. Shem knocks it on. Shem is angry. Shem is fuming. Could have gone wrong there. Was it the pass? Or was the receiver not ready to receive the pass? It was just the try line was out there begging to be attacked. Come on, Shem, you need to pick that up. But there was really no need for that cutout pass. They were at 3v1 and all they needed to was just put that ball into work. And of course, it would have been an easy run-in. Disappointed there, probably Shem thought Gabi was going to receive the ball. Was caught flat-footed there, off guard. Jenkins. There's a shout of pass. KCB putting in the hard work. Floyd need to go into the line and bend it backwards, run straight and hard. Victor completes the tackle, but he's also brought down, taken out of that defensive line intelligently by KCB there. Ball once again testing Shem. Shem versus ball, big boys. It's a race for big boys, but Shem is saying you will not beat me. Yes, Shem will beat you. Try time, KCB.
Time, KCB. Ladies and gentlemen, that battle, I know you guys have been waiting for that battle on the wing. Big Bob Mohati versus Shemokola. One answer, Bob Mohati. KCB. 12, Strathmore 0. The following dignitaries, wherever they are, courtesy of Kisumu RC. Kisumu RC will be awarding life membership awards to some of the distinguished members of its community. Those who supported Kisumu for quite some time and have earned that life membership tag.
Entry. Just stand it here. Play.
An easy running there, ladies and gentlemen. Time for Strathmore Rugby Ayimba goes on a cold opener for Strathmore KCB 12, Leaders 5. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen, on the field of play. Going into the halftime break. KCB 12, Strathmore 7. DJ just before DJ Kilometer. The following members, ladies and gentlemen, will be awarded immediately after this. I'd like to ask Eddie Anayo, Raymond Orlando, Michael Aduera, Gordon Raila, Robert Maua and Rafael Abonyo. Immediately after this game, we will be awarding Kisumu RC's Life Membership Awards, and that will be led by the Kisumu RC's head, Gabriel. This award, ladies and gentlemen, is in recognition of your outstanding dedication, unwavering loyalty, and exceptional service to Kisumu Rugby Club. Your commitment has strengthened our club and, of course, inspired the community, and most importantly, contributed to the growth of rugby in Kisumu County. Asanteni sana to the mentioned Eddie Anayo, Raymond Orlando, Michael Aduera, Gordon Ryler, Robert Maua, and Rafael Abonyo. Second half, ladies and gentlemen, we are deciding the 5th place standings for Dala Sevens. Remember, there are points to be won to add on to last weekend's points and from that performance at Prince Louis Sevens. Second half, KCB 12, Strathmore 7.
Second try there. KCB had another try. Kickoff. KCB 17, Strat 7.
Off it, leave it, green. Offside. Bakati. Advance over.
Samuel Wafula.
Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. Play on, play on.
Good close quarter battle. KCB battling that ball in the ruck area. Elvis Olukusi, beneficiary of that groundwork being laid and done. Nyala being taken backwards. Gabi has seen an opportunity to put one on his teammate at the National Sevens team. Shujaa Nyala playing halfback. Floyd goes straight into the man, leading elbow. The referees have been very keen about that leading arm. Dangerous play. Floyd goes straight. He tucked the arm there. Counter-racking strong there by KCB. No clear release. Coming round, yes. Good tap. Muita has Mola. Good recycling. Referee says, let's play it on. Waf stops and goes. Switch. No, he decides to take on the defensive line. There's some strong defensive work at the breakdown there by KCB. KCB, referee says, play on. Worked really hard. That ball is into touch. Had some really good counter-racking job there by KCB. Samuel Hasati met the tackle. He was about to be thrown away. Released, went for that counter-rack and was rewarded, but was bundled into touch. Good skills there, 7 skills on show there by Samuel Tintin Asati. One of the very good, or is it the very best tacklers we have locally. Samuel Asati will chop you as low as he can. He actually chops for a living. KCB 17.
Hold on.
Leos 7. 3:22 to go. Arnold. Good line out. Waf steps. Has a wicked step on him. Was also a very good ball runner. Runs hard. Elton Malemba has numbers on the outside to work with, but decides to go straight into contact.
Play on.
That is Mola with Smarty Festa Shiasi. Wanted to close out on the outside. Try
time, Stratforders. Good change of direction there by Victor Mola. Remember the name, Victor Mola Airways. It's taking off from the Jomo Kenyatta Mamboleo Stadium. And your captain is Victor Mola as Amon Omalo hits the uprights, ladies and gentlemen. KCB 17, the Stratforders 12.
That's a knock on there. Another use of the ball awarded to Strathmore. KCB giving another shot at Strathmore to go at them. KCB have been really guilty of many of their outcomes this weekend. They can be blamed for actually most of those results.
Bind. Sit.
But nonetheless, they know how to bounce back. Leos once again going to contact Elton. KCB strong on the defense. Gabi steps. Smarty buys it. Mola kicks in behind Smarty. It's a foot race. And you know who's the winner? The bounce of the ball, though. Good bounce of the ball.
Try time, Strathmore. We say he's the captain of the Mola Airways. He is also the captain of Mola FC. Keep and chase behind the defensive line. The foot race. And you know who wins this one between Smadi and Victor Diambomola. The bounce of the ball and grounds in the goal line area. Leos 17, KCB 17.
One and a half.
Mr. Passion scores at 17 apiece. KCB.
Play on.
Sati recycling. Smarty to Olukusi. Olukusi has a player on the outside. He's isolated once again. I don't think that would have been the best option. Even the coaches themselves wouldn't be allowing and supporting that one man on the outside and going into contact.
Finally, Manuel Opondo with a deadlock breaker right at the end of this one. 22-17, leaving it late, but winning it and finishing third, finishing fifth in the SportPesa National Sevens Circuit. Dala led, and they walk away with all the points for the fifth. Cutting through the defense there, Stella Wafula looking to offload. Impala quick off the blocks this first minute. Referee says first man in is allowed to contest, and it's a turnover from Kiamba. They look to spread it out wide to the outside channels, trusting in their pace, going for it, but is caught down by the retreating defensive play of Nel Chikombe, offloading in the tackle, keeping the ball alive, not allowing Impala to backtrack, going to the left side where they have numbers. Good cut back, and just 5 meters out, now 10 meters out from the try line, Impala called to defend. This is going to be a tough one for Impala Roans, because we know the brand of rugby played by Kiamba ladies. Charging into Impala's 22. Worrying times for Impala. Kiamba coming all the way from their own 5-yard, making ground. Good ball handling skills, no knock on. Ball goes to man, stepping back in, and then going around 5 meters out. Nelly over that ball. Chikombe might probably win it for Impala. It's a turnover.
Yeah, she does.
All the hard work by Kiambaa ladies coming to an end there.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate run there for Kiambaa, but a fortunate one for the one and only Impala runs. Who are lucky.
Yeah, contest on the floor there, but damage had already been done by Nelly Chikombe. As you see there on your screens, KU, Kenyatta University's Black Blood being awarded for 9th place finish. And smiles all around. Not where they wanted to be, but that's where it has ended for them. They will look to build it up with that 2-week break till the next leg. Benjamin Ruga with that golden trophy, and they go through the celebration mode, lifting it high. 9th place confirmed for KU Black Blood. Yeah, every team has its ritual whenever they get this trophy.
Yeah, these boys have battled hard. Last weekend gave them a bit of better fortune, but this weekend they have themselves to blame. They'll be looking to bounce back after the break, the recuperation break that will be next weekend, a free weekend for the local sides to actually take a breather and nurse their wounds, lick their wounds, and get ready for the George Mwangi Memorial Kabeberry Sevens.
Yeah, try given there for Kiambaa ladies off the live pictures, failing to convert that one, but they hit the front 5-0 against Impala Roans. As you see that replay going all the way to score, Ross Waithera has been a go-to for Kiambaa ladies. Restart goes into the red basket for Impala Roans. They have to build it all the way from their own 75, their own 22. They have 75 meters to work with. Stella Wafula to Nelly, those two familiar with each other's routines from their stint in the Kenya Lionesses. Good charging run from Nelly Chikombe. They shift it back to the open side. Have numbers, but that ball moving slowly, allowing Kiambaa to reset on defense. First man in, referee gives them benefit of doubt and the reward, and they go good, quick tap and go, and they go for their second try. Sheldon Jerry with another center post try. And the conversion is good. Impala just guilty of not protecting their own ball. As you see, their quick tap and go. Referee very clear, do not touch her. Very well adept in playing what is before them. And with 1.5 minutes remaining in this match, Kiambaa building that gap comfortably. That is a miscue for the restart. Doesn't go the required 10 meters. And it will be a free kick for Impala Roans. Much needed possession for them. That kick to the center field, looking very disinterested from Impala Roans. Not excited with the turn of events here.
Yeah, forgive them, they're tired, they've battled. It's been a long 2-day. But also I had last weekend's performances. They all are craving for that 1 window break, 1 week break.
Indeed, they are for both, all the players. It's been on the road to Prince Lou, then to Dala Sevens.
Some even started a week early at Rough and Tough.
Yeah.
Went to Juja Sevens, so they've had that preparation culminating with the actual championship performances. So that is a tired body, a sore body nonetheless, as that ball goes into touch, kicked into the goal line area.
Well done, Jerry.
She's disappointed. She probably didn't know the result. That's a scrum 5 meters out.
Yeah, not aware of the repercussions and the impact of that kick. But it's a first time attacking ball for Impala in the Kiambaa Ladies 22. As we see KCB going over in that split screen to receive their award for the 5th place. Meantime, Impala making a mess of that scrum. KCB getting the 5th place trophy. Not what they had set out for, but they came unstuck. As you see there in the pictures, waiting to take a photo with the 5th place. KCB licking their wounds. They will be back in 2 weeks' time to see whether they can get themselves back into contention. They earn 13 points for their troubles. 13 points to add to their tally. They took in Brislow of 22. Capras being in the final twice. They will hit the front of the leaderboard by the end of Dala Sevens. Impala not using their ball well. As you look here, it's a turnover. Kiambaa Ladies have been very good with their ball handling skills, able to get themselves out of these danger zone, this red zone. All they have to do is win and stabilize this scrum. Breaking play taking so long, referee trying to hurry up things because this scrum has taken long to reset. Jerry with ball in hand gives it out wide. That move that we have seen and gotten accustomed to. Impala very wary of that. There is a knock-on and Stella Afula imagining that it was a penalty, but it's only a knock-on, and the referee bringing a halt to the proceedings. This 5th place playoff, 3rd place playoff, sorry, for the women, the bronze match. And Kiambaa leading this one on to the break, 12-0. Impala with all the work to do in the second half. back for the second half of this bronze match between Kiambaa Ladies and Impala Roans. Impala trailing 12-0. And that kickoff not going the requisite 10 meters, so it will be a free kick right at the dead center of the pitch in favor of Impala Roans. They have to get themselves back into this one. They have to pull themselves in. No, it is at the very tail end of 2 days of rugby, but they have to rise to the occasion, look for the maximum points. Kiambaa Ladies, no slouch either. Very aggressive. They're very agile. They chase down every ball. They're very fast on their feet right across the player roster. So if you have to score against them, it's going to be hard work, as Impala finding it out in this second half. Rush defense there quickly to snuff out that attack from Impala Roans, and they elect to go for a quick line out. As I said, really quick-paced defense there and splitting through. You see they're just being bundled into touch, and then going for that quick restart is Milan Gatonye. Turnover in possession, first from Impala, then again from Roans. Third time it's changing hands, and they go to the backyard through the boot. It's a foot race. Oh, nice bounce of the ball, but she has no support. Good appreciation of the law. Puts the ball down, then stands up, regathers that one. But supporting players late to come in. Looks like a maul that will be unplayable, and the ball goes to Kiambaa Ladies. Good defensive shift there from Kiambaa Ladies to recover that position when it seems like Impala Roans were going to get themselves onto the scoreboard. Defensive scrum, 10 meters out. So put in and steady scrum from Kiambaa Ladies. They go to their left, have numbers out. They have to reset this one. That pass, loop around move that was being tried and attempted there by Kiambaa Ladies not working out. Ball goes into touch, and it will be a line out in favor of Impala Roans.
Red here, blue here. Blue upper. Right back on. Here.
They cover their line out and going straight into contact and being hustled and harassed there for that ball. That is a good Stella with the ball. Goes to deck, trying to see if they have numbers out to the right. Not really. This is an isolated play from Impala Roans. Getting shoved, good counter. They do well to survive that onslaught at the rack, counter rack. Nelly Chikombe harassed and hustled quickly, gets out of those two defending players from Kiambaa and offloads to Stella. Stella is a ferocious ball carrier, but equally matched in defense as they go low to bring her down, losing territory as Kiambaa Ladies just push up in defense. Finally the error comes in. As you look at the split screen there, words being given out as day 2 knockout and winners walking away with their trophies, with their medals.
Yeah, that award ceremony happening behind the scenes there. Lifetime award membership being given to some of the stellar support system at Kisumu FC, led by Eddie Anayo, Raymond Orlando, Michael Edwera, Gordon Ryla, Robert Maua, and Rafael Labonyo, receiving lifetime membership awards from Kisumu FC's Secretary Robert Wechesi. Many thanks to Dr. Ezra Nomolo, HSC as well.
Yeah, that tackle has to roll away. There will be a penalty against Impala Roans if they're not careful. Referee laying down the law. Finally, the ball is out of that rack and straightening to go at the heart of Impala's defense. Ball bubbles out of the rack, leaving space out wide. Will she get past the defender? Doesn't. And she's brought down. Evelyn Barongo goes to deck. Arriving players going through the windows, the side doors and everything illegal in this particular incident.
Kiamba have given themselves an opportunity this weekend to actually get that bronze medal. A step down from last weekend, silver, but nonetheless an opportunity relished and earned to play amongst or against the very, very best in the Republic. They've taken on Mwamba, who are the top team locally. They've taken on the Kenya Harlequins, Queens, Palaroans, now getting a taste of what Kiamba is all about. But folks, don't you lose hope. Women's rugby is taking shape. It's looking up, and we are the front, and of course you are the front seat as well to witness some of the very, very best sevens ladies teams coming up across the Republic. Impala with a loop pass there. It's a knock on there, uncharacteristic. Stella Wafula pretty much disappointed in herself.
Hey, it sums up Impala's weekend, really.
Yeah, it does.
And forced errors, especially from the veteran Stella Wafula.
Yeah, it really, really does.
So they have to defend this one, but Kiamba ladies will want to finish this one with a long, but they go to the shorter side, unattended, steps back in, putting it down for their third try of the match and sealing this win. Janet Oyare. Janet Oyare just goes over. Fashion to come, and it's over the bar for an extra 2. And Kiamba comfortably winning this one, 19-0. Final kick of the ball as we hear the hooter there. Put it high up, very nice kickoff. One of the best restarts that you'll see in the women's category.
Totally one of the best, or probably the best lineup kickoff I've seen this weekend.
Yeah, it's actually right up
combined
there.
Both men and women.
Yeah, indeed, you're right, Walter. That is spot on the 10-meter mark, enough for the chasing pack to go high and contest. Just unlucky with the ball handling. Go to deck. Impala staring at a shutout here. They need to save themselves some blushes, as you see the coach there for Kiamba.
Yeah, Alan Bush has orchestrated some of the very many problems happening in women's rugby.
In women's category, yeah.
But a decent gentleman, he served Kiamba, Kinale, St. Joseph's. He's done all that he can to actually develop women's rugby. And a great man, I must add.
Yeah, Impala 10 meters from their own try line. What do? They go to the boot. This will bring the game to an end. Kiamba will walk away with the bronze in the women's category. A shutout of Impala Rawans, 19-0 in favor of Kiamba ladies. And they cap it up. Dala Sevens, the first inaugural women's tournament to be held in the Lakeside City. This one has been taken by the enterprising Kiamba ladies. Look out for them. Still some legs remaining in this SportPesa National Sevens Circuit. You might put your money on them to win one of those legs. But we move on quickly to the third place playoff for men's category. That is the loser of the semi-finals. Mwamba taking on Kenya Harlequins.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a team that has really impressed and surprised us the most is this team, Kiambaa Ladies. Right now, I'm joined by the head coach. Hey, coach, congratulations. The girls have really pushed themselves. They've played really well. Just tell us, what have you been insisting on the training session?
I think on the training session, the main thing I've been insisting is about discipline and the game structure and the philosophy of our team. That's what has kept us through this tournament from last week to this week.
Kiambaa Ladies are a very young side. Maybe what lessons have you picked from this tournament?
Yeah, the one major lesson I've picked, anything is possible if you dream. So they are, I think our average age, let's say it's around 18 years. So moving forward, I know the lesson the girls have taken, that being in a national team is just an opportunity, and the matter of age, we shall be there.
Thank you so much, coach. All the best at Kebeberi. All right, that has been the head coach of Kiambaa Ladies. Right now, I'm giving it back to Walter and Toili.
Thank you so much for getting some insight into the bronze winning head coach for Kiambaa Ladies. Now we go into the bronze match. This one between Kenya Harlequins and Mwamba RFC in that semi-finals. Mwamba coming unstuck against Oilers, losing that one 22-5. Cabras on the other side, emerging comfortable winners against Kenya Harlequins. So what is on offer here is the number of points that will help them all in their quest for the long-term winners of the sports circuit, SportPesa Circuit. 17 points up for grabs in this match. As we see Atudo cleaning out. Oh, fantastic run. Man, he can move coast to coast. Going in for the first try of this match, Davis Atudo. No, that's actually Brighton Omondi cutting similar figure to Davis Otundo. Brighton goes down for the first try. And Kenya Harlequins off the blocks quickly, trying to go for these 17 points. The loser of this one will get 15 points to help them in the grand scheme of things.
Conversion is successful. 8-7.
Oh my God, dead.
A restart, the offing here. A good area to regain possession for the try scoring side. A knock-on, it's advantage, but knock-on both sides. First one from Mwamba. And it will be advantage Kenya Harlequins once more. As you see, they are going for it and knocking it on. Mwamba not helping themselves. Jerome Mikisi.
Crouch.
Good territory for Kenya Harlequins.
Set.
Put in there from Simon Ochieng. Then they shift to the right, attacking the defensive line very quickly. You need a recycle. Looks like a hint of a knock-on from that base of the rack.
Yeah, it looks like a knock-on. It looked like a knock-on.
Still, Kenya Harlequins with possession, gutting down the shorter side of the pitch again. Same man. Pace to burn this time round. Scores it further away from the posts. And Brighton Mondi with another try, his second try and second for Kenya Harlequins. With a conversion to come, the teams which lost in the semi-finals going for this bronze match. Conversion not successful, so scores remain 12 to Kenya Harlequins. Look at that dive, enjoying his rugby. 2 tries under his belt. 2 tries under his belt, and he's looking to go all the way to ensure that Queens have their highest finish yet. lost in the previous Prinsloo, finishing 4th there against Nondis. So a tap for Dala. Mwamba trying to bring themselves back. Oh, big collision there from the defenders. Passed it too early, in my opinion, because he still had the sweeper to commit, and allowing Kenya Harlequins to reset their defense. Goes into contact, spills the ball. Referee penalizing that high tackle that caused the spillage in ball. Quick tap and go from Dennis Ndala, looking for a runner outside. Tries to go by himself. Advantage being played for not being 10. Probably a double plus T if they're not careful, and a yellow card is loading. Yeah. It's something that players are unable to just help themselves. Can't avoid tackling players, especially 10 meters out from the try line. We've seen them, the consistency from the referee, it always results in a yellow card. Cynical play. And going to the bin. I think it is Kinyanju, will just confirm the name. Yeah, Zeden Maro goes to the sin bin for that early tackle of the penalty that was just 10 meters shy of their own try line. So this is 6 versus 7. Mwamba with ball, 3 out wide. Then they have this training ground move. This will be a try for Mwamba. Number 7 for Mwamba, Joshua Otieno with that try, making Kenya Harlequins pay that infringement and pulling them back into this match. The conversion to come that sails to the left of the uprights. You see there on the bench, on the sin bin, Zeden Maro counting the losses that he has caused his team to incur. That training ground move, giving the much needed space out wide for Joshua Otieno to go over and pull Mwamba back into this one. 7 points the difference. Matthew Omar receiving that kickoff, but is quickly mowed down. Kenya Harlequins in their own 22, 6 against 7, and they use their boot to get out of their danger zone. Into Mwamba's backyard, it's a foot race. That bounce of the ball very critical, and he taps it into touch. Dennis Ndala might just pick another yellow if he's not. Referee just being lenient there.
Yeah, the referee has forgiven him.
Yeah, you're not allowed to interfere with a quick restart. He followed that ball to the billboards there and sideboards and just gave it an extra tap.
Yeah, mostly that's a yellow card. And
even in soccer, it is a yellow card.
It is. Ideally, it's an opportunity here for Mwamba to clear. Remember, the sin bin is done. Just awaiting, it's off the foot, that one. Joshua.
Bundled to the ground.
Otieno once again, testing. Queens. Good show and go there, an offload. One-handed offload. Dennis Ndala is battling really hard. The tackle is complete, knees are on the floor. Looking to recycle, have options both on the open and blind side. Kick over the defensive line. The bounce favors Queens. Oh. Don't regard the possession. The bounce then favors Mwamba. Isolated. Good tackle. Brian Mutuki recycles, playing halfback at this point in time. There is numbers to burn on the outside. Reynold Andovate just needs to seek out Shaquille Bosire on the outside. Try is beckoning. Try time. Mwamba.
Yeah, Mwamba doing an end-to-end, coast-to-coast try. Starting all the way the build-up from their own 22. Finishing it up there with Shaquille Bosire. Courtesy of that quick movement of the ball, quick recycling, backpedaling, but not being able to get into shape to defend the onslaught from Mwamba. And bringing it to a 2 points differential. Will Dennis Ndala put it through? No, he misses it. So we go into the halftime. Harlequins with a slim margin lead of 2 points in this bronze match. All teams, both teams gunning for that 17 points on offer.
stats tell the story. 2 tries apiece, 1 converted, the other didn't convert. Goal kick success rate. Let's see there, Kenya Harlequins in the lead, simply because that 1 attempted goal sailed over. Visit to the opponents, 3 out of 2 penalties conceded. Kenya Harlequins there in the lead. Those are our stats, folks. Brought to you courtesy of our sports lab, Ticini.
And we're ready for the second half. Referee just waiting to kick us off. Blows the whistle. Kenya Harlequins in the front by 2 points only. Mwamba almost messing up with that kick-off. The good soft hands and knocking it on. Coming under pressure in your face defense from Kenya Harlequins and knocks that ball. Immediately turn over possession.
I don't think there's pressure there.
They must have been thinking of taking off.
Yeah, he had actually thought about what to do before he caught the ball.
Crouch.
Nonetheless, it's time to pay for that mistake. Would Kenya Harlequins put them to the sword? Or would they let that slip by? Fed nicely. Lawrence Dungu gives the ball to Dave Mwangi, looking for that chicken offload.
Yeah, not executing it well. It drifts into touch. Ramadan Masete was waiting by the touch line there to receive that one, but they did not communicate well. So possession going back to Mwamba. Still the hard work of ensuring this is a retained possession, a one line out. It's contested and it goes straight to the over the top to the back of the line out and recovered by Kenya Harlequins. Kenya Harlequins looking to extend their lead, knocking at the door of Mwamba and putting it through. It's an advantage being played. Advantage being played for that late tackle as Kenya Harlequins try to get into Mwamba's backyard. Very lucky to still remain on the pitch. Some referees would have called that one against them. What option do Kenya Harlequins go with here?
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Good put, but good pressure there. And ball is whipped when he had already had his knee on the ground, so referee doesn't allow that. But still illegal scrummaging and a yellow card loading.
It's a penalty already.
Yellow card offense. 5 meters out, and Mwamba will play the next 2 minutes with only 6 against 7. That looks like Amon Bwambok going to the sin bin, not sin bin, and Mwamba will have to make do 6 against 7, 5 meters out. This is an easy try from the scrum half. Number 9 picking it off the base, going round and scoring. Simon Ochieng gets himself onto the scoreboard. Look at that, picks and goes under the flailing tackles of Joshua Otieno. Could not stop him outright. Always a tough ask for any team to defend against a scrum half on a center pitch scrum when you're 6 against 7. And the conversion is good. You see that darting run around the scrum. Now the conversion is missed. That's just surprising.
Queens 17. Mwamba 10.
5 meter channel shows a clean pair of heels to the Mwamba defense, and it's an expensive sin bin for Mwamba, conceding 2 tries. This one with a conversion to come. I think with 2 minutes and several seconds remaining. Mwamba will have a tall order, pull themselves back into this one. Attempted shot for the extra 2 points, doesn't go through. We remain 22-10 in favor of Kenya Harlequins, who have been really good in the last 2 legs. Consistency is their form, and yet again the top dogs. Second semi-finals. Mwamba, Dala puts it into the backyard, chases it down, collects it and scores. Individual solo try, multiple skills on offer. Just went straight to the defense line, so there's no sweeper, puts the ball to boot. Very good grabber kick, and the ball sits up right for him. He kicks it, scores and converts. There's still hope for them. Enough time, more than enough for them to come back. It's a difference of 5 points. See that quick tap, and then immediately goes for that grabber kick. Goes to the backyard, picks it up. Such a talented lad. Mwamba restart, they put it deep. Well collected by Kenya Harlequins.
Here's a question for you, Toili. You have Brian Dala and you have Brian Ondego. You have Dennis Dala and Brian Ondego. Who do you choose as your flyer for playmaker?
Very
you only
tricky,
have one
that
starting spot.
Very tricky question, that one. Those players are very good in what they do, and we have to sit down and just go through the repertoire of skills for both players. But you will be leaning towards Ndala. He's able to put those conversions through. Dego also adept, so it's gonna be a toss-up, Walter. I'm not sitting on the fence.
In terms of the returns,
yeah, I mean, Dala's return on offense is really good. He has scored several tries.
There you go, you've left the fence, so you've gone with Dennis Dala. Well, you wouldn't be blamed for choosing Dennis. Dennis is quite enterprising. He does everything for this Mwamba side, clearly. Kicks off, converts, scores, kicks in behind, communicates. He's just...
Yes.
I mean, he's solid. I'd give him props ahead of his brother this season, at least, because he's played in the top flight longer than his brother. His brother just qualified from the Division 2 category last weekend. But still, they made the cup semis, cup quarters this week.
Yes.
They'll be playing in the cup category in the George Mwangi Memorial Category 7. So another opportunity, more playing time for that lot. It's interesting to see. Let's have a look.
Very comfortable in Division 1.
Yeah, let's have a look at what happens and what transpires over the next 4 legs of the SportPesa National Sevens Circuit. But true to their reputation and, of course, their potential, they are serving their employers. That is Queens.
Brian Mutugi going into contact. The time is running out for Mwamba. They just need a try to tie this match up. The time is up on the clock. Brian Mutugi rides one tackle, rides another, and it's a tied match. 22-all with a conversion to come. Who takes the responsibility, the duties for these extra 2 points to win it and walk away with the 17 points on offer for the bronze medalist? Dayala steps up. He's gonna go for this conversion. A critical one, as both sets of players looking to see whether they are going for the extra time or it will be a win for Mwamba. And Dayala just skews it to the left. We have our first extra time to determine who walks away with the bronze in this match.
To separate the two, we head into extra time, starting there, probably adding an extra 5 minutes for first
There are
half.
5 minutes each half on this extra time. But whoever scores first, that is it. The game will stop at that point. So tie your laces, sit down, take your favorite drink, as we close down Dala Sevens, the 20th edition. This bronze match, we must get a winner. We must see who walks out with 17 points. The loser walking away with 15. Very critical points when you look at the last leg, the 6th leg, and where the overall standings will be. I remember way back in 2024, Kenya Harlequins did not win the most number of tournaments, but they were consistent, making sure that they were in each semi-finals of that circuit, and they ended up being crowned as the overall winners. So, no point. You cannot leave out any point in this journey. And the toss has been made. The refereeing team just discussing their options, trying to read the game, trying to see where they have done well and room for improvement. As we see a reboot, we start again. This is sudden death. Harlequins have been really good on defense. They have really kept the matches tight and close whenever they have met their match. So you will not bet against them winning this one. Mwamba, on the other hand, is a slow burn for them. They prefer making it sure through the faces, through the hands, and Dala puts it deep into Kenya Harlequins 22. There is a knock-on and an advantage being played. Doesn't seem like it's a knock-on. Yes, it is. I think we cited that. And it is immediately advantage Mwamba, because they're in the right territory. That was a good kick from Dennis Dala, then misjudging the flight of that ball, knocking it on Matthew Uma.
Yeah, he actually hit it, it went forward. The referee was blindsided, couldn't see it. Had to take the effort of the touch judge to actually pull that one back. Time now to attack. 5, is it 10 meters out? Fitting that scrum. Mwamba. There is Dennis. Dennis, you see the creation on the outside there. Puts his man, Shakil Basira, into the gap. Ladies and gentlemen, they win it. Mwamba.
Very telegraphed move there, but Kenya Harlequins didn't read that move. A loop around move of Dennis Dala rightly puts it into space for number 2 Shakil Basira to go all the way 25 meters, pins his ears and goes for Mwamba to turn around things from Principal Sevens, where they didn't get in the top 8.